Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a pretty fun and secret brand new update that just actually happened over here now when it comes to the PlayStation 5. Now, if you guys have kind of missed it, well, there was actually a random system update that happened in the past, pretty much 24 hours, and we're going to go talk about that there actually was a change that people saw. Now, it's a bit of a fun little nifty thing, a little bit of a homage to the future of the PlayStation, so I just want to go and highlight that and then also talk about a bunch of really bigger stories. A little bit of also Call of Duty drama that's been going on too as well, so we're going to talk about that, some live service news and brand new PlayStation presidents, because a lot of folks are curious on who's coming out after Jim Ryan, and a lot of other big things. Going to talk about that all throughout this video, so make sure you guys all sit tight, relax, and enjoy. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have a bunch of different how links down below that are all Best Buy links. We have a bunch of smartwatches, all various different types, and games too as well, linked down below, part of a hashtag added with Best Buy, if you guys want to go check those on out if you guys would like. And of course, the usual Twitter, Twitch, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Let's dive on into the video itself. So first and foremost, if you guys have missed it, let's talk about this fun little nifty thing where there's a brand new PlayStation 5 update. Now, we did already discuss this on a prior video, but a lot of folks were kind of assuming and looking for a little bit more special pizzazz on what this random update would have been. And when it does come to those random updates too overall, it's well nifty to go and see. So basically, if you guys missed it, there was a 1 gigabyte rounding up update over here, and some of the bigger updates prior were for VRR, native support. A lot of folks were maybe assuming it might have been for the PlayStation 5 Slim, and in all things considered, it actually was a nice secret PlayStation 5 Slim update. I kept on talking about this for all the other prior updates too as well, basically stating and talking about the fact that there's going to be a little small quality of life changes and updates, but apparently this secret update actually changed up a lot of UI in regards to the PlayStation. Now, that's not the biggest thing and biggest change, but I thought it was nifty enough, and some folks even had a chance to go and showcase and highlight up the actual game itself. So we haven't had a chance to see this for this wherever. The secret PlayStation 5 firmware feature makes a change to reflect now for the PlayStation 5 Slim. Now, like I said, nothing kind of crazy big, all the other stories a bit more interesting, but basically there was a patch note for the PlayStation 5 firmware, and it will usually only give you hey, it was a system update or some changes. Sometimes they'll change text, sometimes they'll change other things. It really can go either way. But what happened with this one was a little bit of a tweak for some of the UI and pictures, which is kind of a big homage towards the PlayStation 5 too as well. And this is all in regards now to the upcoming PlayStation 5 Slim. So if you guys missed my video earlier on today, the PlayStation 5 Slim has already now been officially sold by retailers. And as well, some of the bigger retailers such as Target, Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop still have not sold their consoles. Some folks, and myself included, are maybe assuming as of tomorrow we might go on sale. If you guys want more information, look at that prior video. But right now, we are now kind of in this awkward limbo where the console does look different. The console is different. The brand new upcoming new generation is what people are going to be expecting the PlayStation 5 to look like. And well, right now, we need to see updates for that one. So right now, YouTuber The Dance Bunny captured the change on these videos, where if you guys remember, the outskirts of the console has now officially changed, and with this brand new update, they are now displaying a brand new video and a few other small changes apparently from what people have been mentioning when it comes to the console itself. So basically, this brand new side panels of the new PS5 model are slightly different to the first machine. The animation has also been updated, so you can apply to both of them, and it's also amplifying the bright lights in the process, and it's a very small change, but we're going to go and show you guys the video on over here in case you guys do want to go and see it. Now, once again, this isn't a crazy big update, but it is a fun little secret thing, and it did go and change up how the console looks, and of course, a lot more folks could probably get their PlayStation 5 Slim. There's probably a reason why they released it as of before. Now, that kind of goes and ties into the part 2 of the video, where a lot of folks are still speculating on when the PlayStation 5 Slim is going to be coming out. Now, that's kind of why I'm even making this video, or else I'd maybe do a quick video, or throw, we have other stuff to talk about too as well. But that's why I think they have these updates, a lot of these preemptive PS5 Slim updates these past probably 3 weeks or so, are especially just for the fact that the PlayStation 5 Slim is coming out. Now, we still haven't had the 100% exact time and date, but like I said, a lot of things are rumoring on the 10th, aka tomorrow. So in case you guys are intrigued on the PlayStation 5 Slim, want to get it, we're now at least seeing also the changes inside the hardware and software now finally coming to light. So I just like it. It's fun. It's kind of a nice little homage towards the future of the PlayStation, and I think they might be kind of cool. Now, even for the articles too, they're saying there may be other minor visual updates and text changes elsewhere, so a lot of folks are gonna have to go find it and see it, but it's nothing big, nothing crazy, nothing super special, and at the end of the day, I don't know, it's just fun to report on. I like the little small UI changes, I like the features, kind of like when the Switch got its OLED model. It's still the same, it's still the vibe, but it is different. It's like, it's nice. I don't know. I like it. Anyway, that's kind of like my little quick little video for that. Now, as well, we also had some other kind of big news too, where number one, we now have confirmation that the CFO and COO, Hiroki Totoki, will now be the interim Sony Interactive Entertainment and PlayStation CEO from April 1st. And as you guys know, Jim Ryan is officially stepping down from being the big head honcho. So, kind of nice to go and see that the PlayStation president himself is at least going to have a chance to go rock on out. So basically, PlayStation's going to have probably a pretty big figurehead. This may go into just the future of where the PlayStation's going to head. We don't know 100% on how it's going to play out or what's going to happen with it, but at the same exact time, I think it's nice. Like, this is someone who's familiar with Sony, probably has pretty good relations with Jim Ryan, and at the end of the day, I got no big issues with it. So, just letting you guys know, if you guys missed that, it is on the way over there. Some even bigger news over here, too, where Elon Musk, surprisingly, is now trying to go and actually fix the integration between PlayStation and Xbox. There was a very, very intriguing post that it may make a little bit more of an elongated post in the future of X itself, but basically there was a big drama where the PlayStation 5 lost a big feature on API for screen sharing, for sharing videos and GIFs and tweeting those out automatically. Same with Xbox too as well. Like, both of those companies decided just to go and cut the cost. The API fees were a little bit too high. Now, this is kind of nice to go and see, might be probably like a proper separate video. But it does kind of seem like Elon Musk himself might be trying to have more integration with all of these in the first place. Now, I'm not the biggest, like, crazy person when it comes to Elon Musk, but I do appreciate the platform and Twitter, and the fact that we now officially have seen people comment on this. It's intriguing to know, because the PlayStation share did go viral. A lot of folks did go and have a chance to highlight their TikToks, small form, short form videos, and everything else with both Xbox and PlayStation, and the fact that they both have left probably does go and signify that it's just not worthwhile, or the API is not worth it. Same with Nintendo, though, although Nintendo is one of the rare companies that is still allowed to go and have their stuff there. So I will go and say it's a pretty big thumbs up, at least, so we might have a chance to bring some of these features back. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but it's interesting enough to go and note regardless. Now, as well, we also had some pretty big drama when it came to Call of Duty. Now, if you guys missed it, I made a Call of Duty video on the campaign. I never finished the campaign, never wanted to finish the campaign, and Call of Duty was pretty much abysmal. I did not like the campaign. It was very copy-paste. It was very buggy, but a lot of folks are saying these reviews now are horrible. Now, I'm still going to go check out the multiplayer itself. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I think it's more of a nostalgic kick rather than anything else. A lot of folks are saying how disappointing this actual game series is right now. So the latest entry in the Activision's Call of Duty popular video game that was not even words, Call of Duty was also made in half the time of the prior games. So instead of the usual 3-year cycle, it was about a year, and apparently a lot of folks out here were having horrible issues because the game itself was hurried. They were supposed to go take an entire gap year on Call of Duty beforehand, and this probably would have been worthwhile. Like, I really think they should have just committed to it and then maybe even had this be next year's Call of Duty, but make it nicer, better multiplayer, hit the nostalgia. But instead, they just rushed it. Like, there was a lot of big drama when it came out of the fact that, well, they were going insane that the game was like just people were working like 7 days a week, a lot of weekend work. They barely were able to go and get it done. And a lot of folks, myself included, saw a lot of glitches when it came to the game itself. And that's not what I want to go and see. Like, a lot of folks even saying it. Some staff at Sledgehammer who had to work nights and weekends to finish the game said they felt betrayed by the company because they were promised they wouldn't have to go through another shortened timeline after the release of the prior game. So basically, it went through all this type of stuff, and they're upset about it because at the end of the day, no one ever listened. No one ever cared about them at the end of the day. And, well, obviously, a lot of folks are upset about that because if you have your employer saying, no, it's fine, we'll take a year, don't stress, and then 3 months later saying, hey, yo, we got to get this deadline done, next deadline done, this other deadline done. And when that never happens at the end of the day, then people get upset. And, well, I would be too if I had to go work even extra hard at the end of the day for all that stuff. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments and all that stuff because it is a little bit on the crazier side. But so far, I had enjoyed the multiplayer. I haven't checked out zombies yet. Campaign was absolutely dreadful when it came to the new Call of Duty. So we'll go and see. That's coming out very, very soon, if not already out, depending on when you guys watch this video. And, well, I'm intrigued. So either way. Also on top of that, too, guys, we also have the celebration of the 1 year God of War Ragnarok, which is always nice to go and see. And they have some little fun, like, lo-fi music for God of War Ragnarok, and a few other little various things, too, as well, all kind of coming on out. So in case you guys are really into the God of War vibes, you guys can totally go check it out if you guys want. I did enjoy the game. It was a fun experience, and if you guys are just going to get your consoles right now after getting Spider-Man or whatever, I do still highly recommend it. I enjoyed the game a lot. So that's pretty much about it for me on this video. If you guys want to check on all the HOW links down below, hashtag ad, hashtag Best Buy Partner, with a bunch of different different types of style of watches down there, smartwatches, video games, etc. All down below. We also have the Twitter and Twitch if you want to follow and subscribe if you guys are new. And I appreciate y'all so much for watching here in the first place.